from Thursday night in the Philippines. Like Chris Farley said, and one of my trolls said, what they say? They live down by the river, under the bridge. Alright, trying to get some good light in here. So what I did is I come over to the neighbor's place here and use their Wi-Fi since my Wi-Fi sucks. But should work fine here until they kick me out. Let's see if I can find somewhere to sit down or something. Got a seat over here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of light over here, right? Here we go. Here we go. Be quiet. They might kick me out soon. Do what? There's good light here. I'm fine. This is perfect. Except for freezing. Should have brought my jacket. So we're waiting for people to come on live. And while we're waiting, I don't know, I'm just petting a dog. Hey doggy. Doggy. I'm gonna ask the owner if I can put the dog in here whenever, not now, because I think she might be asleep. If she wakes up and found out I broke into her house. Joke, I didn't break into anybody's house. Don't call the cops. Alright, doggy. This dog's in love with me. Because it's a girl. And she don't have a boyfriend. She's like stuck here in the house all the time. Yep. I'll give you a little peek of it. Ah, that's all I can do. Just a little peek. Ow. Hey. She licks me like crazy. Just like crazy, man. Anyway, we're waiting for the peeps to show up. It's almost 3 minutes now. Hey, calm down, Leroy. It's a joke. It's a boy. Calm down, Loretta. Jello. People I know have been having sinus problems, and I think I'm sort of getting something like that too. I think it's because of the weather, because it's never this chilly here. Ow, Lima Leskong. Hey, Lima Leskong, how you doing? So where you at? You know, Lima. They got Lima in Peru. Are you in Peru? It's a big city down there. Good. Awesome. Yeah, since the name is Lima, does that mean you're in Peru, South America? I'm in the Philippines, by the way. Originally from USA. Okay, so let me try to say the whole thing. Lima Leskong. Nice to meet you. Now with the Kong name, that sounds like maybe Japanese or Chinese. I don't know. Or Hong Kong. Yeah. Where are you again? I'm in Philippines. Are you in the Philippines too? Yep, I'm in the Philippines. Try to show you, but it's dark here. But thank you for subscribing. Do you have a channel? Yeah, it's pretty dark here right now. See, there's like, can't hardly see anything. But normally we have banana trees down here and stuff like that. You know, I was trying to remember, is there any coconut trees back there? I don't think there is. Yes, sturdy only. Sturdy only. Hey. Sturdy only. Oh, you study a lot. You study a lot. They you talk about you study a lot. What do you study? The dance. You studied the dance, or you study the dance? Hey, what's up? Hey, this dog keeps bugging me. Wants to play. See, I'll show you a little bit here. Can't show it, the whole thing, without permission. But you see the fur. It's a real dog. I'm not lying. It's a real dog down here. You study a dance? No, search sturdy. Search sturdy. Oh, okay, sturdy. All right, let me get some help. Hello. Tell me what sturdy is. Is that a dance?
Huh?
Sturdy. Can you look that up?
Sturdy. Parang
Sturdy.
matibay.
In the search bar.
It's like,
Yeah.
ang maraming gusto matibay.
Is it Filipino? Filipino dance?
No,
We're looking up sturdy. Hold tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I don't know. I'm a little sick. I had to take some medicine. Yeah, we're searching.
strongly built.
Strongly built? No, that's strongly built. No, it says it's a dance in the Philippines.
Let me see.
Just put in Philippines dance sturdy.
Who's talking about that? There's no such thing as
Lima Kong. She thinks she knows everything,
yeah,
but she don't.
see, it's nothing.
You're saying there's no sturdy dance? She said there's no sturdy dance. She's looking online here. Yep. She's looking online on is that TikTok? Is that sturdy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a lot of leg movement. A lot of legs moving. A sturdy dance. Ozzy, what's up, my man? Hey, Ozzy, we got a unusual day today. It's very unusual today. Hey. The legs, like, yeah. Yeah, like that. Okay, gotcha. That's a good workout, man. Do that all day, you'll be Slim Jim. Ozzy said, "What's up, brother? What's up, brother? How you doing, Oz?" Ozzy is my homeboy from USA. Ozzy's my homeboy from USA. Lima here. Lima's from, I guess, in the Philippines. Says he's doing some Filipino dancing. He's doing a Filipino dancing called sturdy. I think it's the rage. And whenever I say rage, Lima, that means like popular in the U.S. We say that's the rage. Do you know how to speak Tagalog? I know how to. I don't know a lot. I just know some. Why is it windy there? That's what I was gonna say. It's unusual here because we got some wind blowing and it's chilly. And I'm so chilly that I want my jacket, but my jacket's not here. It's like next door. Yeah, it feels like it's about 69 degrees. You know, it's usually 70 and 80s, but yeah, it feels like it's about 69 degrees right now. So that's very cold for us. Hitting your microphone. Oh, it is. The wind's hitting my. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. Lima says, I know it's cold here. Where you at, Lima? So Lima must be in Philippines. But what part of the Philippines are you at? Are you in Manila? Yeah, I'm moving away from the wind, by the way. Thank you for telling me that, Ozzy. Snow and ice is down below Georgia in the States. Yeah, Expat was on here earlier, and he said that I did a live earlier today, and he was there, and he said that we are getting like ice storm coming. That was coming. It wasn't there yet, but there was an ice storm coming. Or I think he called it freeze storm or something like that. So maybe it was just freezing rain or something. But anyway, it's probably going to get some ice, is what I think. Because if it's cool over here, man, that's just shocking. That's why I said it's an unusual day. Nana, I'm sorry, Nana. Didn't mean to ignore you. I was just in a conversation with Ozzy and Lima. Nana says, "Where is your house?" And it is almost your lifetime. It is almost my lifetime. Oh, this is a troll. Basically, I think Nana's trying to say, trying to be trolling. It's like, dude, you're old. Where's your house? Well, Nana, I had 2 houses in my lifetime. You might know that in my video that I did about what was it called? I forgot the name of that video, but anyway, it showed a different side of me. What was the name of that freaking video? Oh, about the Passport Bros. Yeah, Passport Bro video. Lima says yes. Where you at, Lima? You're in Manila? Is that where you're at? Hobby, hey Hobby. Hello, I have subscribed. Hobby, my man. I'm glad you came in because I've been wanting to hang out with you, bro. Hobby's in Sweden, right? I think he's over in Sweden. Ozzy's in here. Ozzy is he's one of us older dudes, but I do wind up having a lot of young people show up in my live. So Hobby meet Ozzy, Ozzy meet Hobby, and yeah, he's an older dude over in Sweden. I watched one of your videos, Hobby, about the knife. I probably shouldn't. I don't know what I should say on YouTube. I try to be careful on here. Yep. And we don't have many people in here because I just started the live about 13 minutes ago. So, well, that's one reason. And plus, I'm not popular. But anyways, Lima says, I do not know what to do, so I'm watching lives. Well, it's pretty much mandatory that you watch a live that I do. No, I'm just kidding. Lima, yeah, I've been there too. I've done that too. Let's see. Yeah, so Hobby, I guess your name is actually Fred or Freddie. I think it's Freddie, isn't it? Freddie, I believe. And Lima's in here from the Philippines, which I think he's a young person, but I don't know where. Basically, I'm just meeting Lima too. Ozzy says, double tap your screen to give this live a thumbs up, please. Yeah, man. I think, yeah, I appreciate it, Ozzy. We just need to get some more people in here. Hey, Ozzy, can you run over to your neighbor's house and tell everybody to get their phones out? No, I'm joking. Javi says, yeah, Freddie is my name. Freddie is my name, and life in Sweden is my game. That's cool, man. Freddie, I don't know if I'm supposed to say Fred or Freddie though. I guess it's Freddie. So I'm gonna go with Freddie. If I'm wrong, say Mike, you're wrong. But anyway, let's see. Fred, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. It's so late over here. I said it's late. It's only 10 o'clock. It's not too late, but I've been feeling a little bit. Uh, I don't know. I got this like sort of headache going on or something. A little congestion. Let's see. Singa, Gene Jam. What's up, my man? How you doing? Sometimes live streaming is better than video. Are you talking about for the people watching or for me or for both? You know. Yeah, I think it's for both. Yeah. You know, it helps to have good people like you guys in here. Singa Jinga Jam says it's time for me to get some sleep. See how I change his words? It's the same thing though. But anyway, where you at, Jam? Nice to meet you. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure Jam is probably in the Philippines. I get a lot of people in the live from the Philippines. Kaylin says, where are you right now? I am in the Philippines right now, Kaylin. Singing Jam, says Ozzy. And yeah, I think Jam's in the Philippines because he was talking about getting some sleep. Let's see. Kaylin says, "Oh, what about you, Kaylin? North Carolina? You're in North Carolina, Kaylin? Kaylin Puda? Is that right? Oh, you're in Cavite, Em. I mean Jam. So Em. Cavite, yeah. I've been to Cavite a few times. Freddie says, I was thinking about us viewers, and it's fun to be able to ask questions. Oh yeah, that's a good. That's what I like, Freddie. I like that whole question stuff. You know, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, ask away anything you want to know. Kaylin says, I'm from San Pedro Laguna. Oh, Laguna. I've been over to Laguna, but I haven't been to San Pedro. Is that near, what's the name of it? La Sena? San Pedro? Let's see. Jan says, Kaylin near Banan. Oh, okay. Awesome. Near Banan. Oh, so yeah, like sort of the same area, I believe. Yep. Ozzy says, nice to be able to interact with everyone. Yeah, you're right, Ozzy. Yeah. And everybody in here. I mean, I was going to direct this at Freddie, but basically the whole blue thing with Ozzy. He's a moderator. Y'all probably know that, and he's been with me forever. And I don't really just have a bunch of moderators. I just have like maybe like I don't know how many I have. I don't have many though. I only have one in here right now. Because I like to have free speech for one thing, but at the same time we have to be respectful. But I don't have a bunch of problems anymore like I used to. Whenever I first started doing live stream, oh my gosh, there was so many problems. I had a bunch of moderators, and then started like getting rid of all the moderation because that was becoming a problem when we had too many moderators. So, but yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I can't say the Bainam, but I'm not very good at the pronunciation of Tagalog. I know some Tagalog words, but I suck at pronunciation. Singing Jam and Freddie, Tagalog is the language here in the Philippines. Bama, Philippines. my man here, he's also a moderator. He's also a vlogger. He's also got a channel here in the Philippines, Bama in Philippines. So I'm gonna give him a shout out, Bama in Philippines, and he's a great guy. We spent some time together, and he says, "Nah, you have two in here. I'm just a little quiet." There you go. Let's see. So Bama, Freddie, he's also a vlogger, as a matter of fact, um, which is Hobby XP. He's a vlogger over in Sweden. I watched one of his videos um, so far, but yeah, basically, people supporting me, I support them, kind of thing. That's what I do. That's one thing I do, and I try to run a respectful family type environment live, and then I do a bunch of videos. Kaylin says, by the way, where are you, Manila? I'm in Mindoro, Kaylin. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let's see. Freddie, also known as Hobby, says you had problems with live streams, lots of trolls. Oh yes, yes. I mean, have you done any live streaming with your channel? I didn't really notice how many subscribers you had. I didn't pay attention to it when I went over there. So how many subscribers do you have, and have you ever done the live streams? But yeah, I did have a lot at one time. Ozzy says Bama. Bama says, hey Ozzy. I try to read everybody's stuff off as well because I think it's just the right thing to do, Freddie. You know, I try to, but sometimes if it gets too busy, I have to catch up, stuff like that. So anyway, so I have in my pocket. This is our version of the Tootsie Roll. If you've probably seen it in my cheapskate video, where I'm spending like $300 a month. Oh no, that one was 200. Yeah, that one was $200 a month by myself. But with my girlfriend included, it's more like $300 or $400 a month. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, this is the version of our Tootsie Rolls. It's called Champy. Yep, Kaylin says Champy. And Kaylin says, by the way, what is your favorite Filipino food? Crispy pata. I had it one time. Oh my gosh, I love crispy pata. And then my second favorite, because I can't really afford crispy pata, would be the tinola. It's a good healthy dish too. It's healthy and good cost. Kaylin says, I know that's my favorite. Oh, really? It's your favorite too? Yeah, it's my favorite too, bro. If I want a little chocolate, that's what I do, man. Instead of going out and getting a candy bar, I just take one of these every now and then if I feel that need, that desire for chocolate or something sweet. Hobby says, I plan to open another channel that I can use as my expat blog. So you're coming to the Philippines? When are you planning on showing up, Freddie? I'm wanting to do other channels too, but at the same time, it's a lot of work, man. Because another thing I want to do is try to put my content over in other areas too. Because I've got everything pretty much on YouTube, mostly. So a lot of plans, but you know, doing everything 99% of my stuff by myself, it's 99% a one man show, basically. There is a 1% that I have some help from my girlfriend that's over there. with her sister right now. Kaylin says, air. Oh, all right, got to go. Okay. All right, Kaylin. Have a wonderful night. I know you gotta hit the sack is what we call it in the U.S. Hit the sack means like get some sleep. And Price Hunter says, I remember you, your fan. What's up, Price Hunter? How you doing, man? And Best Reddit says, what's going on? I think that's what's going on. WSG. What's what's going on? I believe. Bye. All right, Kaylin. Take care. Thank you for the hearts. Whoever sending those. Price says Star Wars. Star Wars. Okay. Kaylin says good night. Good night, Kaylin. And thank you for coming in. See you again, bro. Freddie says I plan to go down there sometime this year if everything goes according to plan. That's awesome, man. Yep. Um, I've got a, basically I don't know what's going to happen to me because I don't have. I think we've talked. I think you mentioned something to me. Aren't you the person that mentioned about the notebook? Doing a notebook through Amazon. Best Reddit says, "Do you remember me, Yuck?" Um, are you the one, Best Reddit? So are you the one that was talking about the Reddit stories? Like you're into Reddit stories? Price Hunter says, Price Hunter '09 says Star Wars again. Oh yeah, you like Star Wars, if I remember correctly. Price Hunter of the Philippines. Star Wars of the Philippines. Okay. Kaylin says, like the video, by the way, and sub to you already. Thank you, Kaylin Puda. You take care, man. Sweet dreams to you tonight. I like your stream. Thank you, man. All right, bye. And Price Hunter says, bye. All right. Best Reddit says, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Freddie, um, some people give me a hard time about, you know, they don't want the young people in here. And, these are some young people. And, basically, I'm gonna talk to like whoever, as long as they're respectful. And that's why you don't see me like doing a bunch of drinking and bad behavior and stuff on my lives because of that. I mean, if the kids weren't here, that would be different. But anyway, let's see. Price says 10. Yeah. But anyway, anybody is free to talk. I mean, it's not like I have a bunch of people in here anyway. And so, yeah, there you go. I would show some stuff here in the Philippines, but it's so dark out here. So, I could tell you one thing. Well, I don't think there's hardly anybody in here. I don't think so. It says 0 for some reason. Anyway, Freddie says, yes, it was me. I was the one who mentioned the book. Okay, but I wrote a comment about it. You can check it out. Okay, yeah, I was waiting for something to come back on that, and I didn't see it pop on my screen. So I guess I just didn't get that notification. I guess, but okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Um, I don't want to get out of this though on my phone. I'm using my phone. Sometimes I have my laptop with me, but I don't right now, and I'm able to look up stuff that way. Or if I have my other phone with me. But I have a lot of issues. I think you talked about that just recent, in this live stream, right? You were talking about the issues, uh, like internet. Yeah, in the city, I never have the internet issues. It's just out here where I'm staying, and I'm staying next door. And I came over here. They have good internet here. This is my girlfriend's sister is staying over here. So I decided, hey, I'll come over here as long as they let me and do the live over here. And everything should be fine. Shouldn't go out like the other place. Anyway, it's something I've been trying to struggle with and trying to fix because I actually stayed over here for a long time and I didn't have any problems. And then I had to go over there because of one of the relatives, not the sister. It was the person who actually owns the place. Basically, didn't want parts of the house being used, and they're not. That person's not here in the country; they're in another country. But parts of the home didn't want to be used, and so we were staying there, and so we went over next door to another family member's place. That's fine. Check it out when you have time. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that because that way I can see what your reply was. And anyway, how's things in Sweden? You know, I usually ask that to people that come in here, like different countries. I say, how's things in Africa or Germany or whatever? Matter of fact, I just met a guy here in Germany. Was it yesterday? I was over at 7-Eleven. They sell they sell from a machine. They sell ice cream out of this machine. Like with the cone and everything. I was getting one of those, and he was too. He stopped there and he was getting it. Yeah, it was a German guy, and we talked for a while. But anyway, he's like me. He's like tired of the whole stuff that these countries are doing. How they're wrecking their countries. Basically. So he does not miss Germany, and I don't really miss USA, but I might have to go back. Um, I've already planned to go back actually, but I'm hoping it's going to change, and it's basically has to do totally with financial because I don't have the income, but if I can get enough income, that's why I'll check out this notebook thing that you were talking about. Pretty cold in Sweden. What can I say? I'm working on a script for a new video right now. Oh, okay. What's it going to be about? And if you want to say, Barbara, what's up, Barbara? How you doing? Barbara Tessanelli from Connecticut. I think she's from USA. Anyway, Barbara, we have Hobby. He's from Sweden, and this is his first time being on the live stream. Barbara's from USA, and I'm pretty sure I know it's up north. I think it's Connecticut. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Yeah. So how you doing, Barbara? Sorry, I'm gonna try to get some more live streams now that I had this brilliant idea to start coming to the neighbor's house and use their internet whenever I can, you know, come over here and use the internet because it's reliable here. But, you know, it's just going to be based on when I can come over. So yeah, one thing to know about is this right here. This is a good way to buy water, even in this city. So you have clean, safe drinking water over here in the Philippines. This is only, I think it's 50 pesos, which is like $1. And you get that whole big thing of water from these water companies that, clean the water and sell it. It might be cheaper than that. It might be 30 pesos, but I think it is 30 pesos. It's either 30 pesos or 50 pesos. Let's see. Hubby says, I will follow the same theme as my other video with 770,000 viewers to ride that wave. So it's going to be a new Kinigi video. Okay. I'm not familiar with that, but I'll look at it. I'm going to screenshot that and I'll take a look at that video, Hobby. Um, hey, maybe I'll do the same thing. Copy it. Who knows? Anyway, Mark Jason, Haraby, how you doing, man? This is MJ. Eve's right here in front of me. She's talking to her sister. She's ignoring me as usual, man. Good thing this time, MJ. I'm over here, over at with Precious and Leo. MJ is Eve's, my girlfriend, is her cousin. And yeah, I'm over here so I can use the Wi-Fi over here so I don't lose connection. Because the last time you were on, I lost connection. I get on Globe and I still lose connection. We got a freaking cell phone tower right over here. Why am I losing connection? I don't know. I don't get it, bro. Now, I figured it was. Freddie. Mark says, I will Sampal Eve if she's ignored you. Oh, that's okay. But I don't know what Sampal is. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be all right. I'm a big boy, bro. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, which means like some kind of cold or something going on. Smucker. Oh, okay, that's Sampal. All right, gotcha. Yeah. Let's see. But anyway, I would move the video around, but her sister might not want to be on video, so. um, how you doing? How you doing, MJ? How's it going, man? How's your day? It's so freaking cold today, bro. Yeah, I think that's why I got this little cold problem is because of the weather change. My day's okay. I got a little bit of a sore throat, a little bit of congestion and everything, a headache, a little bit of headache. But yeah, all I gotta do is drink like 20 Cobras today and I'll be better. MJ should know what Cobra is. 20 Cobras or 20 Stings. Basically, that's energy drinks. Energy drinks, they have the vitamin C, they have the zinc in them. And I'm a big believer on getting enough zinc whenever you start to feel sick. So that's why I said that. But of course, I'm not going to do that. I'm joking, man. Smock of face. Sampao. I got to remember that word, bro. Let's see. You take Robust. That's energy drink too. I think I've seen that somewhere. Is that in 7-Eleven? Robust? Where have I seen that at? I got a feeling MJ's a joker. uh, I got a feeling that might be a adult beverage. I don't know, maybe not. Robust? What is that? Robust? You know that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's quite chilly today. Uh, for testosterone levels, I didn't know that. But you know, it makes sense because they say your you know, I shouldn't say it. Your fluid is full of zinc. You know, so that makes sense to me. Let's see. MJ says that's not adult beverage. It's an energy boosting, robust, robust. I don't know, man. I've seen it somewhere, but is it at 7-Eleven? Is that where I buy it? 7-Eleven? I have to check it out. It's very quiet out here. Very quiet. 10:24 at night. This is a highway in front of me. There goes one motorcycle. During the daytime, it's very busy. Any drugstore, that's where I've seen it. I've seen it in the Mercury drugstore and what's that other drugstore? Watson's. Yeah, Watson's and Mercury. Where am I? I'm over Precious, where Precious stays at. Precious and Leo, where they're staying. I'm over at their place because the Wi-Fi, bro. The Wi-Fi is better over here. It takes about 10 seconds for comments to show up. By the way, did I say 10 seconds or 10 hours? No, I'm just kidding. 10 seconds, right? So keep that in mind whenever you put stuff in. Oh yeah, yeah. This is Gloria. Yep, I'm in Gloria. That's why it's so quiet out here. Look at this. Where are you at, man? Where are you at? This is Gloria, Gloria. Da, 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 da. Look like a nice house. Yeah, this is a nice house. This is a very nice house. Matter of fact, we'll go upstairs. Uh, Never mind. Because I might lose the Wi-Fi. I was going to go up to the rooftop. That way you can see better out here. But it's still dark anyway. But yeah, it's a very nice house. Concrete, you know, very tough. So you definitely don't have to worry about like typhoons and stuff. If you got a concrete house, and they've got businesses downstairs. So you got the business and then the rest of the house up here. Yep. This isn't my place though. Yeah, this is my girlfriend's aunt. Yeah, girlfriend's aunt's house. Uh, you're in Gloria too. I figured you're probably here, bro. I don't know where. I'm looking for you. I can't see MJ anywhere. Where's MJ at? Are you hiding, bro? Yeah. Uh, I like to visit you to drink one. Um, yeah, that's fine. I don't feel too good right now though, but um, I'm gonna be going to bed here soon. We could do this, right? We don't have to do it right now though, right? But we could do it. It Isha Kamri. Up. What's up, Isha? How you doing, Isha? Some other day. Yeah, yeah. Let me get over this cold thing that's bugging me soon. Hopefully, maybe a couple days. And yeah, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, definitely. Because you live in Gloria, right? As far as I know. Or are you like a traveling billionaire or something? Nah, I just don't know about it. That's better light there. I'll just stay here. Like freaking frozen. I know, man. That's what I was saying. I was talking about how cold it is over here. I should have brought my jacket with me. And I got this thin shirt on today. I'm just totally messed up in the head today. At least we're not in Sweden, though. My man, Freddie, he's in Sweden. He's on here. And Ozzy's up north in, trying to remember where he's from. New Hampshire. Yeah, New Hampshire, USA. And both of those places are very cold. And Barbara, she's from Connecticut, which is also very cold. So, yeah, we're dealing with like 69-degree weather right now and complaining about how cold it is. Let's see. Ozzy. Yeah, I keep on wanting to think about Maine because I've always wanted to go to Maine, Ozzy. So I keep thinking about Maine. I know that's where your daughter lives. So that's always the first thing that comes in my mind is Maine. Yeah, I've always wanted to visit because one of like my I don't want to say idol, but something like an idol is from Maine, and I wanted to go to where he was from. Let's see. MJ says, "Take care always, cause I will go to sleep." Man, that's early. You must be working tomorrow. All right, man. You too. You too, MJ. Take care. Ozzy says, we're definitely cold. -3 Fahrenheit. Hold on. That's Fahrenheit, right? Hold on. Is that Fahrenheit? -3 Fahrenheit? I have to. Because they use Celsius over here in the Philippines. And I always gotta, what do you call it? Convert everything, bro. They use meters. U.S. is like the only place that is different from all the countries. They use feet. You know, they use Fahrenheit. They use what else? Acres. So they just have to be different from all the other countries. I was born and raised in Maine, says Ozzy. Look at this, man. This wind is blowing big time. Woo, it's cold. But everybody's been telling me it's like cold all over the world, including the Philippines. And if it's cold in the Philippines, I'm beginning to worry, bro. I'm like, what is going on today? You know? Lima says, yo. Oh, Lima's still in here. Hey, bro. What's up, Lima? Fred says it's 3:30 p.m. there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it was early. I didn't know it was that early. 7 hours before us. Okay. My guess would have been about 5:30. So, Lima says, "Hey, bro. What's up, Lima?" And Freddie says, "You need to learn the metric system." Ah, man. Well, I mean, okay, Ozzy said it was -3 Fahrenheit. So tell me, yeah, tell me, can you convert that without looking it up? -3 Fahrenheit, if you converted it to Celsius, what would it be? Because, I mean, I could guess. I could guess that it would be like maybe -18 Celsius. I don't know. I mean, are there people that automatically know how to convert it without having to get pen and paper or anything? They can just convert it in their head? I don't know about, I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Lima says, bro, yo, hey, bro. What's up, Lima? Oh, my nose is running, guys. So if it takes off around the corner, you'll know why it was running. Ay, that was a bad joke. Oh man. Let's see, bro. Yo, hey, bro. Hi. At least you're saying something. I mean, it might be weird, but at least you're saying something. 16 Celsius. So I think I said about. I think I said something close to that. I think I said I thought it was like 18 or 16 or 17, something like that. So I wasn't too far. I'm pretty good at guesstimating. That's what they call it. Pia, hey Pia, welcome back. How you doing, Pia Hansen? Good to see you. Lima Leskog says, "Do you know how to play the Roblox?" No, I'm supposed to try to practice. Try to do it one day, but I haven't been able to. Ozzy says, "Yes, Freddie, I had to look it up." So, okay, so -16 is for -3. Okay. Well, I was close. I think I said -18, I believe, or 17, or something like that. What did I say, guys? Anybody remember? I think it was -18. I said. Me too. I Google it. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't I don't think there's I don't think there's people that could just say it and think of it in their head. All right, Pia, take care. Good to see you. What is your name? Lima asks. Lima? My name is Mike or Mikey Pino. In the Philippines, they pronounce Mikey Pino Mikipino. I started out as Philippines expat Mikey Pino. That's what I started at. But then I wound up changing it. And looks like I'm just going to stick with this. But I know there's some people online, these online communities, that have given me a hard time about the what I have on here for the coaching thing. I've read some bad, well, yeah, I've read some bad stuff, and it's a bunch of made up stuff that they've put out there. And I did a video about that because when I found out what was said, it upset me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, if you just happen to run into somebody that is talking a bunch of trash about you, and I don't mean just one thing or two things or three things. I mean like four or five things. Um, you might get upset, you know. And yeah, it upset me. Let's see. I said 18. Thank you, Freddie. Ozzy says hello to Pia. I think Pia already left. I think Pia came in and then left. That was quick. So Lima Leskong, what about you? What's your name? Cause this is I think this is the first time I've seen you in here. I believe. But you were saying you're from in Philippines. Yeah. Lemuel, hold on. That sounds familiar. Lemuel. Maybe you were in here before, in one of my lives. Like a long time ago or something. Or maybe it was another person with the same name. My nickname is Lamal. I hope I said it right. Nice to meet you, Lamal. Waiting for the motorcycle noise to pass by. So Lamal, I think you said you're over in Laguna. I think you said San Pedro, I believe. I don't know why I like that name Pedro. Back in North Carolina, I'm from North Carolina, USA, and we have two states there. We got South Carolina, we got North Carolina. And on the line, there's this amusement park. It's called South of the Border. And it's sort of it's got this Mexican vibe to it. And there's like you see this guy when you're driving from North Carolina down the road to that amusement park, and he will have these signs say you're almost at south of the border, but it will be a bunch of funny stuff. And it'll be this Spanish guy, and his name's Pedro. He's like he's like 20 more miles to get Pedro's fire hot dogs. You know, there's like advertisements the whole time you're driving. You know, Pedro. I want to say San Pedro now, but it's Pedro, south of the border, and he'll have that big sombrero, the big Mexican sombrero. Let's see. My nickname is Lamal. Yes, no. Infanta Quezon. I'm assuming that means you're in Quezon. Oh yeah, there's Quezon City, and then there's Quezon down there in the Laguna area. I don't know if that's considered Laguna area, but it's the Quezon province. Freddie says you should do a barbecue live. It's nice, bro. I can barely afford to do anything. I can't even pay attention. But anyway, um, you know, I can go, this is what I can do is go out there to the freaking people that do the barbecues and hang out with them and say, "Hey, you're on live." These we have these street vendors out here that will set up a barbecue right here on the sidewalks. You know, this happens a lot in the province area. They'll set up these barbecue, the grills, and they grill whatever out there, and you can get good price. You know, like I can go out there and get it's not going to be a lot of food, but I can go out there and get with a stick on it some kind of meat. That's how they do it. They always use sticks, like a kebab, right? And they'll grill whatever out there. And stuff they'll grill is stuff like chicken intestines, um, chick, say chicken livers, pork. Haha, that is so fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I love grilling. I love grilled food. I mean, as far as me grilling, yeah, that's fine too. But you know, it reminds me when I was a kid, and we had two classes, right? I'm from a poor class. I'm like from a low income class, and then we had the rich white kids, and they always had the cool stuff. They had the cool toys, like the four wheelers. You know, they would drive around in the countryside on these four wheelers and be jumping and stuff. They always had the cool toys and stuff. And I was just lucky to get a bicycle. I did get a bicycle. Eventually, I got a bicycle. Yeah, I can't remember what age. 13, 14, something like that. Let's see. Freddie says, I follow another guy on YouTube. He has to go home now because he didn't succeed with his YouTube channel. Well, that's definitely not my story because I had no plans of, well, let's just say I had no plans of doing YouTube. My actual plans when I came here was I had a girl that I was going to be with. My plan was to marry her, and I made a video about all the details, but I'll give you a quick story. My plan was to marry her and be with her for the rest of my life. And I had planned a business in digital marketing. And I was working on that. I was working on that business. But she was so much drama, I couldn't never get through it, basically. because basically I had to study it first. I had to learn all about it first, and that's the big part. I did get a bunch of certifications, but I never really got into actually doing the work. Um, but anyway, that was my plan. Yeah, the digital marketing stuff. Let's see. Lipid says, "Hi, I'm back after a long time. I was busy since 2 months." Hey, what's up, Lipid Duta? Has it been 2 months? It doesn't seem like it's been that long. Welcome back. Hey, thanks, man. Welcome back. Hold on, you got the same profile picture as that other person, don't you? Am I getting trolled? Limitless Kong says, "Hey, who is this woman?" Lipiduda, Lipiduda says, "I'm fine by the grace of Almighty God." That reminds me of the video I just did. I was talking about religious stuff and church and all that stuff in it that I just posted. MD Sabir, what's up, bro? How you been, man? I was thinking about you yesterday. I was going through my subscribers, which are like 1 million subscribers I'm with, and yeah, I saw your name pop up. Hold on, bro. Everything is over now. What are you talking about, bro? You talking about the girl? Freddie says you should make videos about digital marketing. I like I said, I have some other ideas on channels that I want to do. Um, Digital marketing wasn't one of them, but I mean, I could look at that niche and see, see what it looks like, see, how popular it is. I don't think it would be what I'd want to do, to be honest with you. But I do have, I think, some, good ideas. But like I said, it takes time. I mean, I spent a lot of time with this channel because I've been trying to push out like two a day because I've been doing so much work with this channel recently in order to try to stay here in the Philippines. Because if, like I said, I'm living off about $300 or $400 a month, and if I could get the channel doing that um, soon, then I could stay. But like I was getting at, Freddie, I had no plans of doing a YouTube channel. But about 10 months ago, I was like, I got to figure out something to do. And so I picked up my phone. I said, let me try this YouTube thing out. I had no idea I would still be doing it. I didn't think I would ever make any money from it. I really am shocked that I'm still doing this. And, but yeah, I had no desire to do it. I'm not even a kind of guy that likes to do this kind of stuff, videos and camera. But I'm starting to like it now. I'm starting to really enjoy it because I've been doing over 750 videos now. So I've started enjoying what I do, but I didn't have any plan to do it. Let's see. MD Sabir says everything happened like it never exists, but it's okay. Sometimes gotta have better plans. Uh, this is Sabir from India, right? my buddy. This is my buddy Sabir from India. Freddie says 300 to 400 shouldn't be a problem. Well, it won't be a problem, but um, it won't be a problem to eventually do it. But for me to try to get it done in about 2 or 3 months, which is when I was planning on leaving the country, that's going to be a problem. To try to make it happen in 2 or 3 months. Because basically, I think my first monetization check will probably be in March. And I was planning on leaving in March. So I don't think I'm going to be at $300 to $400 in March. But I'm trying to figure out something. I That's why I started the coaching thing for one, and I've had one person on the coaching thing. Basically offering coaching services. But I mean, basically, the only reason I got into that is because somebody I helped out, they sent me, I didn't ask for any money from them, but they sent me a donation. And then I said, hey, maybe I can make a little money off of the coaching thing. So that's why I decided to advertise myself as doing that. And, um, and basically, it's going to be extremely cheap. I mean, it's going to be, I'm not trying to make a killing. I'm just trying to survive and trying to stay here. Let's see. And when I say, hold on, let me read these messages. Yeah, bro, it's me from India. Also, so you're saying, Sabir, you're saying that it's over between you and the girl. Everything happened like it never exists, but it's okay. Sometimes God has better plans. I'm gonna tell you, I've been through so many relationships, bro. So you're talking about the girl that's over with you and her. Lipid says, "Have you taken dinner? My dinner has completed." Yeah. You know what I ate for dinner today? Bread and butter. Because I think I could actually get myself down to about $200 a month, maybe even cheaper. And if I can push it out maybe till April or May, then maybe I can get to that $300 to $400 a month with YouTube. But also, I do have Super Chat now, and I've already had a donation that just started. I had somebody bought Super Chat, so um, yeah, the Super Chat just started. Jay Alfonso says, "Sup? How you doing, Jay?" And Lipid says, "Philippines." Yep, go Philippines. Go, go, go Philippines. And Fred says, "How many customers do you need to make ends meet in Philippines?" All for let's say to make $300. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, what I'm planning on doing is right now starting at $12 an hour on the coaching, and then that's to begin with, and then later on, it's going to be a little bit higher later on, but right now starting at $12 an hour. And so if you take, um, I was thinking about this earlier, but how much is that? That's three. Hold on a second. You said how many customers do I need to make ends meet? Okay, so if we're talking about, say, about 400, that would be 30, 30, hold on, 30? Man, my brain's not working right now. Let's go with $10 an hour. So that would be 30, yeah, about 30 customers, right? But, you know, yeah, it's 30 customers, right? But the thing is, if it was at $10 an hour, it'd be about 30, yeah, it'd be about 30 customers is what it's going to wind up being. But I'm not looking at basically that being the focus of payment, because you got YouTube is about to come in too, right? So soon, that's probably going to make about half of that. So basically, you could cut it down to about 15. And then at the same time, I have been going back to the digital marketing thing, as far as I got on Upwork to try to do some freelancing. But I'm not ready to do much freelancing yet because I'm still got some other stuff I have to learn because things have changed since I was studying it 2 years ago, 3 years, 2 or 3 years ago. Sabir says, yeah, it's over 2 months ago. Yeah, Sabir, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. Lipid says, is Philippines currency a dollar? No, no, Lipid, it's peso. And Freddie says, don't say you're cheap. Cheap sounds like low quality. Say the price for your YouTube family. Say price for your YouTube family. Say the price for YouTube family. Um, well, you know the reason I say that, Freddie, is because for some reason somebody popped on to an online community and said that I wanted to, like, I hate to say it, and I'll tell you why. Because anything that's said on stuff like this, AI grabs it now, and I'm learning this in marketing. AI will grab it, and it could affect your your rankings and so forth. I know I'm always having to be careful with what I say, but that's somebody said I had a certain price, and the price was extremely high, basically. And I never even gave anybody a price. Nobody, never. The person that I helped, like I said, I was doing it out of the kindness of my heart, and they sent me a donation. So I've never had anybody ask me the price. This is the first time I've told anybody. So yes, I'm starting at $12. But that's the reason I brought up that word, so that algorithm or whatever I guess AI, would pick it up and put it out there that I'm not this crazy expensive freak dude, that they are making me out to be. And they said a bunch of other stuff. Basically, I think the problem is we got vlogger wars over here. There's these vloggers over here that try to make the other vloggers look bad. This is crazy. It's insane. There's so many vloggers over here. And there's this one in particular that was brought up in the community thing, um, that apparently it came from. Anyway, thank you for understanding. I'm sorry that I'm ignoring people. I'm trying to catch up. Hi, I'm Hamad. I lost on another bet, so this is my profile pic. Oh, Hamad, you got a new profile pic. Sorry about that. You keep losing bets, bro. Chat GPT says, I'm doing my SAT exams. It's so hard. Yeah, it is. You just got to stick with it. I had to do a GRE exam for master's degree, and yeah, just stick with it, man. Just gotta what do you call it? Keep plugging. That's what my boss always said. Keep plugging. Team Marker says, Team Marker says, "Oh, what's up? How you doing? How you been, Marker? Can I ask you a question? Of course. That's why I'm here." And that's another thing, guys. I don't need um, somebody to hire me for anything. Um, People can come on live and ask me as much as they want questions, and I have videos with a lot of information. But like I said before, I said sometimes somebody doesn't want to watch 3 weeks of videos to try to figure out the answers. Maybe they just want to spend an hour with somebody and give a little bit of money to go ahead and get the answers, because time is money. Let's see, do you ever have a job before YouTube? That's a good question. I like that one. That's funny. Well, let's see. I worked about 40 years of my life. So, yeah, it's called military. It's called working on a farm. It's called managing a drugstore. And it's called working in a factory. Let's see. Great live show. Fun to see you live. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Good to see you too. I've been here on 75 minutes now, almost. Yeah. Team Marker, what about you? Have you ever had a job before? I don't know how old you are. How old are you? I think Team Marker, I think is a young person, I believe. Nope, nope, nope. You're a young person, right? Student? 18. Yeah, yeah, look at me. I'm like 100 years old, bro. I've had some jobs. But I will say this. I've been lucky to be over here in the Philippines for 2.5 years without working very much because until I started this YouTube channel. Now I work all the time. But so I spent about 2 years, almost 2 years, a year and a half. Yeah, about a year and a half not having to work because it's so cheap to live over here. But what happened to me is a different situation. What happened to me is I had to deal with that girl that was a pain in the butt, and basically I was left out in the cold because I came here to give her my life and to be with her forever, and I thought she was good with that. And whenever I found out things were not good, and you know the video I'm going to do will tell the whole story. But when I found out things were not good, basically I was on my own, and I didn't know anything, and I didn't watch videos of other people. I watched a little bit, but I didn't really think I needed. I didn't think I was going to need any help because I thought I had her, for help, with stuff, to understand things, to understand the culture and everything. And then when I winded up being on my own, that's basically sucked because, yeah, it's really different here. It's very, very different. I spent time in Korea before, and it wasn't, to me, it was like the U.S. being over there. But this place, it's like the opposite of the U.S. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Fred, let me see if I can fix this. Because sometimes I don't get to see all the comments. Ah, because they filter these comments. Let me fix that. Okay, now it's all comments. Okay, so sometimes, guys, if I don't switch it in live, I won't see everybody's comment. So I just switched it, and I have to do it every single time. I don't know why. It should be a setting where you don't have to do that. Let's see. Thank you for understanding. Hi, I'm on. I already read all that stuff. Great live show. Fun to see you live. Check out the comment I left in response to your video later when you have time. I will. Pain of a what? Pain of a what? What are you talking about? Let's see. If you want some input regarding your channel, just reach out. Oh, I know my channel sucks, bro. No, I mean, no, it doesn't. It does and it doesn't. I'll tell you what, basically, I had no clue what I was doing in the beginning, and it just got better over time. I sort of feel like, I'm doing sort of like the thing that Mr. Beast was doing because basically when Mr. Beast started, his stuff sucked too, right? So I've just like been learning as I go kind of thing. Of course, I don't see me being anywhere close to Mr. Beast. He's an animal. He's actually where I'm from, over in that same area, North Carolina. We're from he's like maybe, how far is he? He's not far at all. It's like maybe 10, 20 minutes from me. Let's see. Fred says, oh yeah, I already read that. Hello, Mike, and can I ask you another question? Yeah, Jolene, I'm sorry. I was just see the hello, Mike. Jolene 12, how you doing, Jolene? Good to see you. Marcus says, can I ask you? Yeah, yeah, you can ask me another question. Oh my gosh. Oh, got a headache, guys. Let's see. Hi, sir. Subs. Thanks. Thank you, Digital Dish. And you have a channel? You want me to do a shout out? Is that what you're saying? And Team Marker says, have you had collab with anybody? Oh yeah, yeah. I've done like one, two, three. I don't know, four maybe, three or four, something like that. Anyway, so Marker, yeah. What else? What other questions you got? Digital Dish says, sir, from Karachi, Pakistan. Oh, hey, Digital Dish, do you have a channel you want me to advertise for you or something? Let's see. I also in the middle of collabing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm subscribed to you, right, Marker? Didn't I tell you I was subscribed to you? I usually try to send a message to the person after I subscribe to them on their on one of their videos, or at least one, sometimes more than that. Digital Dish says, sir, your location, please. I'm in the Philippines. Digital Dish, I'm in the Philippines. Team Marker says yes. Yeah, I thought I did. I thought I've seen. I can't remember exactly what you do and everything, but if you want to say what you do for your channel, feel free. I think it Roblox. A lot of the people that are young are doing Roblox. Digital Dish says, "Is good country your origin, sir?" No, my origin is USA, but Philippines. I've been here for 2.5 years now, and I prefer Philippines. Let's see. Team Marker says some brain rot. So Pakistan, welcome Pakistan. I appreciate your country. I've seen good things. I saw a video about the people there that were like super nice to this American guy over in your country. So I appreciate your hospitality over there in Pakistan. Team Marker says some is brain rot on Roblox. So you do Roblox. Is brain rot a video game system or something? Let's see. Sounds like it is. Digital Dish says, sir, what are you doing in the Philippines? Are you married? No, not married. I have a girlfriend. And what am I doing here? I'm doing YouTube. My channel is all about the Philippines. I've got like 750 videos about the Philippines here, my life in the Philippines, and the culture in the Philippines, and dating, and cost of living. So yeah, that's what I'm doing over here. Jolie laughed. Let's see, meme. Oh, okay, that's a meme. That brain rot. Okay, I got you. I think you did a video on that brain rot. I can't remember. I see so much stuff, man. I try to help these subscribers that come to me that subscribe to me, I'll try to go to them. But when you got like 1,000 to go to, I can't do that. I can't remember everybody. Skibidi Toilet. I remember you talking about that. There's this one dude that comes into my live, and his name is Dirty Old Toilet. Brain rot is a short video. That doesn't surprise me. Is that what they? I don't know. I know this name somewhere, but is that what they call all the short videos? Because to me, those people that just TikTok like crazy, it's like they're brain rotting a short video. And that's what I started out with. I didn't realize we had to have people watch millions of short videos. So when I first started, I was making just short videos. And then I figured out, dude, I'm never going to monetize with these short videos. Because to get millions of views in like 90 days, you better be showing a hot girl or something that people want to see. I don't know. Missing message. Team Marker says, no, it's a game. Let's see. You're saying brain rot is a game? I think brain rot is a game, but I think it's a meme, and I think it's a short video too. I think it's like everything roll in one. I got a list of brain rot on Roblox. Yeah, I think it's combined. So I think the main thing is it's a popular game, and they're using it to go in all these places and make it more popular. Can I court your daughter, sir? Sure, if you're a good person. You got to go through me. Where are you from, Gospel Dominguez? Where are you from? Let's see. Freddie says that's what short videos are called. I didn't know it was also a game. I'm too old. Well, I just call it a bunch of TikTokers. That's what I call it. Yeah, TikToker. Those people that just want to all day long. I just call them TikTokers. But I guess you could call them brain rotters. Like a still is a brain rot. Like still is a brain rot. Like still is a brain rot? What the heck does that mean? Still is brain rot is the most popular since 2025. Still a brain rot. All right. I wish I had my laptop with me so I could look up what you're talking about. On Roblox. Still a brain rot? Oh, that's the name of the game, I guess. Still a brain rot. My girlfriend's over here watching these live selling, because she was hoping to do that. The only problem is she's too daggone shy to get on the video and actually do it. These Filipinos trip me out, man, because they're so shy. She got like so excited and happy about doing it, but she's way too shy. What's up, Mikey? Max Ryder's in the house. How's it going, Max? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I've been having serious internet problems, and basically I decided to have this bright idea and come over to her sister's place, who has great internet, and use some use it. Freddie says the Facebook epidemic is spreading in the Philippines. We call it Facebook zombies, which includes TikTok. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. I don't have TikTok. I do not do TikTok, and I don't really care about Facebook. But everybody uses the Facebook. So I got my coaching page on there, and I got my other page on there too on Facebook. But and I got my regular page on there. Let's see. Max Ryder says, "Doing good. Hope all is well with your brother." Yeah, everything. Can't complain. Because I tell you this: when I came over here to the Philippines, it was culture shock because when you get over here, you will see quite of kids running around that live in poverty, right? And and they'll run around and they don't have their parents around them, the little kids, and they'll ask for change. And yeah, I was giving that change out to people left and right when I was over here, uh, and I had money then, but now I don't. Let's see. But I can't. What I was getting at is I can't complain because I also see people when I walk down the street that are laying on a cardboard box, you know, a family or whatever, So you know, all's doing good. The main thing is you have your health. If you got your health, you're doing good. Team Marker says, "See you. Got to get off. All right, take care, Team Marker." And I'll give you a shout out. This is a channel here, Team Marker. If anybody wants to help my brother out here, he's 18 years old and he has a YouTube channel. And he's here in the Philippines, from what I remember. I always like to really help those people out because that are like Africa and help them out because it doesn't cost anything, right? It doesn't cost anything to subscribe or like or give comments or whatever. That doesn't cost anything. So to be able to help the people out here in the Philippines or wherever, Vietnam or wherever, to do stuff like that means a lot to them because these small channels are struggling. But anyway, how are you doing, Max Ryder? It's a very, it's not an easy task. I don't know when Freddie, when he started, I didn't look at when he started. I usually try to do that, and I didn't. But, a lot of times, most of the time, it's going to take more than a year to monetize, for people to monetize when they do a channel. And if you're young, you really don't know a lot, you know. So when you're trying to do a channel and you're only like, say, 14 or 16 or 18, you don't know a lot. And it's going to be harder for them. Normally they don't have the discipline to realize the hard work that they need to put in to accomplish their goals in life. Hey Max, are you there? I asked you how you were doing. I've been waiting to hear from you. I don't think my signal went out. But Max, I'm gonna let you know, man. It's like it feels like 60 something degrees out here in the Philippines. And Max is from California, guys. He's been a viewer for a while. Is the signal bad or something? I'm not getting any comments at all. Let's see. My filter is on all messages, so maybe everybody went to sleep on me. Oh man, I probably put y'all to sleep. You did it in 3 months. Yeah, there's some people that can do it in 3 months. I know a couple people here, so a couple vloggers that's done it in about 3 months. And that's pretty. I don't know. Well, you did that one video. You said it was a big hit, and I'm assuming that was probably one of your first videos because usually that's how it happens. And I don't know if you studied doing it at all, if you did any research or anything. When I started, I did not do any research. I didn't, like I said, I had no plans of doing YouTube at all. So I just said, hey, I need to figure out a way to make money. So I said, let me try YouTube, you know? So I didn't do any research at all. If I would have done the research, you sort of got to count that time too, if you did research, because, that's work, right? To study and do research. It's like that's time that you got to spend as well. So I don't know if you did any research, but I got a good friend here in the Philippines. He did his about 3 months. He had I think it was his first or second video. It blew up, and yeah, he's doing well. He's doing very well. And when I say very well, if you make $400 a month on YouTube, you're doing well. Because 90 something percent of people on YouTube that do YouTube channels don't even make it. So if you make $100 a month, you did good. You know, that's just my opinion. I've done a lot of research on how to run. So see, yeah, I would count that too. The before the 3 months, I figured you did because anybody that could do it in 3 months, either I wouldn't, I want to say some people would say they're lucky, but I wouldn't say it's exactly luck. I think there's other things involved too. But I would say normally if somebody did it in 3 months, they did a lot of planning before they started. Because I want to give off a reality impression to people on things. I don't want to say things are easy. You come to the Philippines and you live off of $300 or $400, it's not going to be easy. You could do it, but it's not going to be easy. So I try to be real with people about everything. Wonder what the heck that is. Some kind of crazy noise. It's a truck. Yeah, I figured you did plenty of research. And normally before I do something, I do a lot of research a lot of times. But coming to the Philippines, I didn't. I didn't think I needed it. And doing the YouTube, I didn't have time to. I didn't have time to do research. I just said, hey, I'll learn along the way. And oh my gosh, you go to my first month of videos, they were absolutely horrible. They're still not great, I don't think. I think they're okay, but I'm still learning, you know. So anyway, I'm the kind of person that, to be honest with you, that don't even like to do a bunch of talking. I'd rather be listening. And so there's not many people in here either. So I'm gonna turn off the show, and get some sleep here soon in the Philippines. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thank you all for your support. I appreciate it very much. And I hope y'all have a great day or a great night, depending on where you're at. Yep. So y'all take care. I'm gonna do a countdown, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. See y'all later.